Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Today I decided to do a review on my hot water tank. This thing works really good. It's the GASLAND B series, a BS158. Works really good. I've had it for 3 years now. I run a propane line out my window and then I hook it up to the tank, so that way the tank's not in here. But my vent, I'm not telling you guys to do it this way. You're probably not supposed to do it this way, but I run my vent up here and I bought a 90 degree and it goes out my vent when I turn my fan on. Look at all these leaves. How are they getting in there? Jeez, I can take that apart and clean it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. And plus I have a big fan behind me I turn on for the CO2, the carbon monoxide. It gets hot, but not hot enough to, I got my outlet hose here for my Johnny composting toilet. It doesn't get hot at all. I mean, this gets hot, but it blows right out. I mean, I'm not saying do it this way. You should run it out the door or out your roof or out the wall, but it works for me. And the way I shower in here is it's just on for maybe 30 seconds and then off. Wash it up, wash it up, turn it back on for 30 seconds, rinse all the soap off, and it's off. So it's barely even on. And let me tell you what, it sips the propane. It sips it. I run a 20-gallon tank. I believe that's what I have. And I go months without having to get propane. It's just a propane tank designated for the gas water heater. And then I don't know where I get my water, so I did filter it. I run a filter right into that. And this extra line here, I can run that out my window. And I can use hot water outside to rinse stuff off, dishes, do whatever. Which I've only used a couple times. I should shorten this because it takes longer for the water to get to the shower head. So, but I left it. I'm not going to buy another one. This is stainless steel. It doesn't take that long, but I would suggest this. That way you don't put a filter, inline filter in. That way you don't damage nothing. You don't know what's in your RV tank or what have you. I can take that outside too. It's easy to take outside, which I've done that before too at camp. I've taken it right outside, had an outside shower, and I don't have to fill up my freaking bug. I don't have to fill up my gray water tank. Beautiful day out today. It's about 75, kind of cloudy. But let's go over the manual here. Yeah, gas water heater BS series portable tankless installation manual. I have the BS158. Yeah, it gives you all your danger. It says right in here for outdoor use only, so remember that, guys. Like I said, I don't run mine for a long time. It's on 30 seconds, off for like a minute. On 30 seconds, off for a minute. Dogs are here. They're out hunting today. Morning. Figures I go to shoot a video and the guys up here are hunting with their dogs. More warnings. I mean, it works really good. It does. It comes with a spray nozzle, which I replaced. I mean, it's alright. It's not bad. I just wanted a better one. B158. This is mine here. It's dimensions. PT 1 hour, 41,000, 110 psi. Max water pressure, 110 psi. Inlet pressure, ignition. Yeah, it takes a couple batteries, 2 D-size batteries, which I wish they wouldn't have used D-size. I would have rather have like 4 AA's. But that's what starts the igniter when it turns on automatically as soon as you turn the water on. It's a 1/2 inch for the gas inlet. There's some more. Left side, right side. I've had it for 4 years and I've had no problems with it. It has a drain on the bottom of it too, that if you don't bring it up inside during the winter, you just pull that pin out and all the excess water comes out. I take it out and I put it up in my house if it gets too cold. It's easy to do. Yeah, there's the 158. Almost 12 inches. About a little over 17 inches tall. And 5.5 inches depth. Here's all the stuff, the cover, burner, gas. You can get parts for this too if something happens. Thermostat, battery boxes on the bottom. Yeah, right here's your drain plug for winter. You unscrew it. And it comes down. Parts replacement. I haven't had to get any parts though. It even shows the wiring diagram if you do need parts. Everything, that's pretty nice. Getting started. Package was good. When the packaging came in, I bought it from Amazon. I don't recall what I paid for. I think I paid $170 for it 4 years ago, so 3 years ago. So it might have went up a little bit. Damage, yeah, even if it's damaged, they have a number here you can call and get a replacement. Just go over this stuff if you guys want to read it. Leave gas cylinder off position. I do too. If I'm not using my hot water, I only have, that's just for my shower. I turn the propane off outside. I go outside and turn it off. And I only turn it on when I need it. I mean, you could hook this up to your house, your whole house if you wanted to. Just, you know, just tap into your hot water line and then mount this outside, you know, so you can use it all the time, or put it in the basement and vent it. You could run a vent right out your wall. Here's everything it comes with. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It worked. I just wanted a better one. It comes with your hose, 5-foot hose. Comes with the fittings. GST mounting adapter. Hardware pack comes with the mounting screws. Installation. It's really easy to hook up. I mean, it's really easy. Don't forget to use plumber's tape on all your fittings. That way you got a good seal. You don't want no propane leaking. Works really good though. I give it a 10. I have a 3.5 gallon per minute pump in my RV, and that's about the limit you need for this to get the water to run correctly in your right temperature and everything. So I wouldn't go no lower. If you have a 2.5 gallon per minute pump, you could probably get a smaller model. This one's like mid-range model. They have bigger ones too. It tells you more stuff here. Now this is showing valves for shut off. I don't have any of that. It didn't come with any of those. I mean, if you want to hook them up, go ahead, but I didn't do it. I'm coming right out of the bottom of my tub and then into the hot water tank. That's how I turned it on and off. I just turned the tub water on and then it goes up into the hot water tank. But it doesn't come with any of these shut-off valves. So if you want to get shut-off valves, you're going to have to purchase them separately. Connecting, disconnecting gas. Yeah, it comes with a regulator too. So, regulator and a hose. You don't have to purchase that. It comes with everything you need. Everything but them shut-off valves. Which my setup, I don't need them. I don't need the shut-off valves. I turn my tank off and I turn the water off, so it's no big deal. It's a good little water heater though. Really good. Use and starting. That's how you adjust your cold water and your hot water. Water adjustment flow and your heat. It's real touchy. You just barely touch the hot side and it gets hot. And another thing I noticed, the best way to work it, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but you turn your water off and then adjust your heat and turn it back on. It's more accurate, a lot more accurate. I don't know why, it's just the way it works. I believe they're all like that too. So Don't get in the shower and then start messing with the knob. You'll burn yourself. It gets hot. It gets hot, trust me. Water gets very, very hot. My nose is running. Sorry, guys. It's the humidity up here. It's really humid. Down here, I should say. There's your gas input, water outlet, water inlet, and your battery pack. Yeah, 2 D-size batteries. I don't like that feature either. Who uses D batteries? I don't. I've had it for 4 years and I have not had to replace the batteries yet, but I don't know. I would have rather had a bunch of AA's up in there. I could put rechargeables in it. Rechargeable D batteries are not worth the money. They just don't hold the juice. Before operating, the drain plug must be, yes, well that's a given. You got to put that in. Here's how you adjust your hot and cold water. Another thing I noticed, that if it's really hot out and the water in my tank is warmer, the water is warmer coming out of the shower head. I don't know why, not that much. And then if it's really cold outside and the water in my tank is really, really cold, I have to do a little bit of adjustment, you know, to it. So, but it's easy to use. I don't adjust it all the time, but the temperature does mess with it. It says right in here. There's your drain plug. Please protect your water heater from freeze damage. You pull that out if it gets too cold, don't forget. Water expands. Water pressure too low. Water pressure is below 3.6. 25 kPa. Now, I got a 3.5 gallon pump. It works. It works. It won't ignite. If there's not enough water going through there, it will not ignite. So if it doesn't ignite when you first get it, check your pump. Try a different water source. Care and maintenance tells you all that. Tells you danger before disconnecting water supply. Call for service. There's a service number. And you can get parts for it too. I think this has a 3-year warranty on it. I think. Portable tankless water heater requires a minimum 0.44 gallons per minute. That's it. And a minimum of 3.6 psi. Okay. Very cool. It tells you a lot of stuff about this. But, you know, like I said, there are different sizes too. There's a couple ones that are bigger than this one. But they're probably going to take more water pressure. Heat exchanger, 1 year. All of the parts 1 year. So it's got a 1 year. Free accessory, shower head, hose, regulator, etc. 30 days. So 30 days on your accessories. And a year for everything else. I thought it was 3. Oh, that's about it. It's a good little water heater. It really is. Good little water heater. I've had it for quite a while, and it works good. It works really good. It's so nice out. Yeah, I know I'm getting off the review, ain't I? I haven't done a review in a while. I'm going to do a couple more of other things that I should have done. I stopped recording for the longest time, guys. Like 2 years. And I've gotten stuff and built up my RV and just never did any reviews or anything. I was working too much. Got burned out on YouTube. So, well, there you have it. Nice disclosed location, free camping. It's warm out. Alright guys, have a good one. Stay safe in your travels. Be careful. A lot of crazies out there. I've ran into a couple. So, later. If you do get a new one, make sure you get one with a little button on here. Probably hear my pump, but got a little flame indicator in there too, shows you it's working. Works good. Well, I got a rattle in my pump, probably from coming off this road. I better go down there and check it. Rattle, rattle.